I think you and Dale.
Yeah. We
Come on, G. You come on here, Dale. I don't want
All
you up
right,
there. G,
we got an all new episode from Run and Tell That podcast. How was everybody's week?
man, again, I can't
G.
can't stress it enough. When I'm here with my fellas, my guys, I'm good. It's been a long week, but like I said, I knew Friday was coming.
Yes, sir.
I know that we possibly got a good topic tonight, and we got some possible listeners. We welcome them, and we ready to do this.
All right, Ro, how was your week?
Yeah. I'll come back.
Huh?
It wasn't too bad. Said it wasn't too bad.
Okay, I know. I can tell. I can tell.
Don't do that.
I can tell. I not la say. I not la say. All right. All right, my week so far is pretty good. You know, my week don't like I always say, my week doesn't end until Tuesday, but so far it's pretty good. Um, tonight's topic is episode 97,
Yes,
the wisdom in walking away.
Oh yeah, I like that. The wisdom. Not
So
only is that wisdom. This is Pack Dog. This is JP Pack Dog, whatever you want to call me. Hey, uh, not only is there wisdom in walking away, but there's power in walking away. You know, I have walked away from several relationships before I got married, and that was a good thing. But there's power, not only wisdom, but power in walking away. So I'm gonna go
hmm
back to G. Uh, 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 G. What's that other nickname? Him
you know.
and Dale. And I look forward to being with you guys tonight.
yeah.
You know,
I've also real quick, I've also walked away from some, some relationships.
yeah.
Um, and we talked about them earlier before the show that they were great people, women, you know what I'm saying? You know, hopefully they get to hear this and they will know that, I'm saying to them, "What's up, big head?"
Oh yeah.
Rod, you can't get
I'm
down a
done.
path
I'm
I don't
done,
want to get
Dale.
on, bro.
I'm done, Dale. I'm done, Dale.
I,
I'm done.
don't
That
like I
was
said.
that was all
We
my
trying to
jokes.
keep this thing cordial now. We want to get a good
I'm
flow tonight,
all I'm
man.
saying is I'm done with my jokes for tonight.
Hey, hey, Gerard.
Yes, sir.
Gerard. Every,
Hmm.
now, I'm almost 60, and I always have
Hey,
beat. What's up, G? I'm almost 60, and I've always beat them to the punch when it come to dumping. They might have been planning on dumping me, but I dumped them first. I'm just got to tell you the truth. There has never, and I dated a lot of women back in the day, but I always beat them to the punch. If they was planning on dumping me, I can promise you I beat them to the punch. I dumped them first. I love my women now. I'm married. I love my wife. Oh, well, anyway, but it's amazing that you said that what's up, big head, because every one of them that I dumped eventually started contacting me, and that's what I hear. What's up, big head? Uh, it's amazing you say that. What's up, big head? Because that was their way of trying to communicate with me. What's up, and big head in my head. My head ain't big. At least I don't think it is.
no, you know what? You know, like terminology. A lot of people use normally use different metaphors that actually get a person attention. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So if you think about the topic, you know what I'm saying, when enough is enough, you know what I'm saying? Like we all been in a relationship, like either some of us when we were younger, we were in the ninth grade, 10th grade, 11th grade, 12th grade relationship and all this stuff like that. Then we got in college and we met somebody totally different. And we knew for a fact that that person knew for a fact that enough is enough. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Because we as men, and I'm just talking about us as men,
It's me.
we keep going through the flow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We like, man, shoot, if I can hit Spider, I can hit dang on this person, I can hit that person. and you didn't think about the person that you got at home because you're
Yeah.
in college and all that stuff. Like, you know, so just to actually make a light of the whole situation, I think that guys, we got it bad when it comes to enough is enough. You know what I'm saying? We hold on. We try to hold on more to the relationship more than the ladies do. You know what I'm saying?
We do.
We try to come and
We,
go ahead.
G hit it on the head. I interrupted G while he was talking, but men are fixers. Men are savers. Men are the ones that try to save. But I'm telling you, I ain't trying to save nothing no more. At almost 60 years old, I ain't. I ain't trying to save nobody.
Well, you know the thing about it is that the only person that you can save in a relationship
It's yourself, ain't right?
is yourself. But the best part about it, you can save the relationship if the relationship is worth saving.
Worth saving.
Yeah, G. My
You know what?
wife. Go ahead, Dale.
I'm going
Go
to
ahead, Dale. G.
say this. Even if you feel it's worth it's saving,
Yeah.
if the other person doesn't feel the same way, I'm gonna tell you, I've been there,
Mhm.
did that, got a T-shirt.
Mhm.
At the end of the day, if they don't want it to be saved,
So
Yeah,
let me ask you.
you in it by yourself.
Yeah.
But let me ask you a question right quick,
Go ahead, G.
Dale. So when you say that worth saving, so what if the lady already was giving you all the red flags of the things that you're doing wrong,
Shouldn't even be with them.
and then all of a sudden you decide to straighten up, and she take you back, and you did the same thing that she don't want you to do again. What? How tell me how that works.
I'm glad you said that in regards to
question, G.
when you've seen those red flags,
That's right.
and then again you try to go ahead and turn things around. It might be too late,
Mm-hmm.
you know. But you have to be mindful that again, you have to, you know, you have to be vested.
Mm-hmm.
If she doesn't feel the same investment, then at the end of the day, she may not feel the same way, or the timing could be just simply off.
Yeah.
I remember a time, like I said again, senior year in college.
Yeah.
Again, I was invested,
Uh-huh.
but at the end of the day, it shifted for her.
Yeah.
She was no longer invested, and
Mhm.
now here I am stuck with my, you know, I'm just holding my own hand
Yeah.
right now. But like I said again, it didn't matter.
Yeah.
She had moved on.
Uh-huh.
I still wanted to make it work,
So my
to make
question.
it last.
So my question to you, right quick, before you
Go for it.
do you feel that you played a part in her feeling the way that she feels?
For
We
sure.
always do, G.
For sure.
We always
Because
do.
at one point in time,
Yeah.
I wasn't invested.
So
Yeah.
you know what, fellas, and it's so funny that we talking about it. We make
We do.
we make our bed
We do.
and we have to lay in it. So at the end of the day, we start having
Yeah.
stuff in our relationship.
We do, G.
I mean, so think about it.
100%.
So if a woman not cooking for you,
Yeah.
it's okay. She not cooking for you.
Not for
She
my
been
wife.
cooking.
She'll get her ass in the kitchen.
Here we go.
And here we go. Well, we got some mess, right?
Oh wow.
We got some mess.
And I said,
Yeah, we got like 3 of them.
"Put your ass in the
All right,
kitchen."
And we
all right, y'all. We got the first one is from
That's
Cali.
from me.
Well, hello, 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 hello. Happy Friday, gentlemen. Mwah, 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 mwah. Was that 5 kisses? Long time no see. I'm here. And I want to say hello to the beautiful Marie down in the audience. Hello, G-Man.
What's up, Cali?
What is this title? The Wisdom in Walking Away. Yeah. Protect your peace. Don't say anything negative. And like you said, the wisdom in walking away. Like, be smart enough, be wise enough to walk away.
All right, we got one more. Amari.
So that explains a lot about relationships and men and their toxic ways in certain relationships. Because if you're saying that men likes to fix things, that means majority of the time things are broken. So they choose a woman that is broken because men naturally want to fix things. So that's why a majority of men are in toxic relationships, because they're trying to fix this broken woman. but then complain later on that she ain't shit. What's up, fellas? Miss y'all. And yes, G-Man, y'all sound a little bit better. Y'all was pissing me off a year later. Still ain't get have your avatar up here, but the mic is better. I do give it to y'all, so I stay in. What's up, Ro? What's up, Gerard?
What's up?
Well,
What's going on?
I'm gonna say this again. We appreciate Ro. We acknowledge G-Man, and we appreciate Rod.
Mhm.
However,
Yes, sir. We appreciate you guys.
Dell is here.
Yeah.
JP is here.
You got that right.
And oftentimes we are forgotten, but
Well,
it's
to
okay.
their to their defense,
To their
It's
defense.
okay.
y'all are talking through him's avatar, and
So
you know everybody knows y'all. Everybody knows who y'all are.
Well, you know what? Rod, me and you got issues anyway, and but we gonna
We
settle
ain't got
that.
no issues.
But
We ain't got no issues.
we Rod,
I,
Rod,
you know
Rod.
what? You're holding
Listen to me.
me to
You was a
something
better
that
father.
happened
You
in
wise,
what
and
in the
you
shit did that
educated
happen?
my people. So me and you got issues, but we gonna
That happened.
settle that later.
So we got
We got a
issue
show
of
to do
something
right
that
now.
happened in 1999,
I
2000,
wouldn't give a damn.
2001.
Looking at
This is
bruh.
2025.
No,
How's you
nah,
got an
bro.
issue?
You putting shine and flavor on it now. So, but like I said, we're gonna get back to the show. Let's we not. But
so
anyway,
so you know what's so funny
At
about
this point, we have to follow the topic and the wisdom to walk away and let it go.
Yes, sir.
This is the
I'm
wisdom to
with
let it
y'all,
go.
brother.
look.
All right,
So,
You're
so
holding me. You're holding me to something that happened in 1999, 2000, 2001, or something like that.
Hey, Gerard. Hey,
Y'all are
Jimbo,
something else.
Jimbo, you
I
lying.
can't catch
Jimbo,
my
you lying.
I can't catch my breath no
but
more.
anyway, now like I said,
Everybody
That
knows
let's
shit,
get
that shit
let's
stretched
get
from 1 to 3
back on
years.
topic.
get on
It was
topic.
1999 to
Nine,
'01.
two. Hey, you know what? It could have been. Really, it could have been oh 02, oh 03. I don't really remember.
But you know
I'm
what?
not good with dates.
You got that look in your eyes like it was yesterday.
Mm.
Man, come on. Listen,
Let me tell
like I said, these my people.
Hey,
But
Sir,
anyway,
I
we're
don't know
not
what
gonna
you,
do that.
sir. I don't know what you, sir. I don't know what you're talking about, sir.
All right.
He said he
hey,
like a
hey,
young
Okay.
Mike Jack.
hey,
He said he remember the time.
hey,
hey.
switch it up.
Okay. All
Hey,
right.
y'all,
Like I said again,
we still got,
I just want
Oh, we still got some messages.
yeah. We still got four more.
Callie, I miss you, y'all. I was just in Atlanta like this whole week, and I got back yesterday. I keep trying to say I gotta reach out and let you know I'm there and link up, but I'll be working. How you feeling, man? Nice to see you.
What's up, homie?
Yes, I gave a bunch of kisses to each and every one of you bald headed creatures.
What's up, Callie?
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm never gonna acknowledge JP and Dell because they don't have an avatar up here. Get an avatar. You had a whole freaking year. What's your problem? What is the problem, though? Serious. You're pissing me off, Dell and JP. So, yeah, I'm only going to address G Man, Ro, and Gerard because that's who I see up here.
Why is she
Get it
saying my
together,
name like
fellas.
that?
you heard the way she said your name, Gerard. All right, go ahead.
Gerard.
He definitely
Jay,
appreciate her.
Jay,
He definitely
Oh
appreciate
shit.
her. Hey,
You
so
know what, Amari, you make a lot of sense. And
yeah,
again, on that, we apologize. And
yes,
Amari,
sir.
like I said, thank you. We're gonna do better. We're gonna see can we get an avatar up
Now we
so
almost there.
we can so we can be acknowledged.
So let me tell people the background, the reason why. It's just easy for all of us to be together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's good to have all five of us together, um, and whatnot. But we will definitely work on that.
And we'll do that.
And eventually, we're gonna be, probably on YouTube and showing our faces and all that stuff like that. So,
G Bunny. I want my avatar since you said that. There, you want your avatar?
You know what? If that's gonna make Amari, because I'm impressed with her.
so y'all got to
There's something about her, her
So
voice, the way she carries herself. I'm impressed with. If I need to get an avatar for her to acknowledge me, I get one.
So with avatars and all that, you can actually like you can be at home
Sure,
to actually get the show. So
sure.
we won't like be.
Is there any interaction with avatars? Because I want
No.
to kill Rose avatar.
Yeah.
You want to kill Ro Avatar?
I want
I
to
would
kill
love to
Rose
kill-
Rod avatar.
Bro,
I love Rose. Rod,
Oh
I
shit.
believe y'all can't got the same mama. I don't get that. But anyway, never mind. I don't believe y'all got the same mama. It just, I don't know.
But we
Man,
But
damn.
you know, before we go to the next message, right quick, I just
Yeah.
need to let the ladies know.
Well,
Well,
And you know, I'm usually the calm one of the group.
no, so
yeah, you are.
No, I'm the
Rod
calm
done
one of the
kicked me there
group.
tonight.
I'm the calm one of the group.
No,
Jeez.
Lord.
I thought I was.
You and Dale are the two combos of the group.
He mean it took me to another level.
so you know the best part about being in another level
What's that, G?
is that you live another day to actually
Yeah.
conquer it.
Yeah.
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 True.
But going back to the topic right quick, you know, when you think about like relationship status,
Yes.
you know what I'm saying? So all of us have been a part of a relationship that go back.
Man,
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell
That
y'all
go
this.
south. Yeah.
man relationship.
So my relationship that went south, I was in 9th grade
Mm-hmm.
when I thought somebody who I was dating from 5th grade all the way up until 9th grade was my one and only. I thought that.
Well, you look too old for her. G, you like
We came up together.
They started in the 5th grade.
They started in the 5th grade to the 9th grade.
Make him a pedophile. No, we good. He good.
When he, when he look old.
Said it's always your own. It's always your own people that try to make you a pedophile. It's always, but no, this ain't that. We only know a couple people that's like that. People that say they be meeting people in the what do you call it, the funeral home and
The graveyard at the
cemetery and all that
campground.
stuff like
Graveyards at the campground.
yard and
Yeah.
campground and stuff like that. We know that. But what I'm saying is that each and every one of us already had that one lady
Yes.
that we thought was going to be our forever.
Yeah.
And the same thing with the ladies.
And that was my senior year in college.
No, I didn't.
Same thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What I'm saying is that it's never ever the men's fault. It's always the lady fault.
G,
I know I'm stirring the pot right now.
you sure?
You know why? You know why I say
You
that?
know we take
No,
accountability.
we don't
G.
take no accountability.
Yes, hell we do. G.
Our actions.
Women
speak
don't
loud.
take
Think about it.
accountability.
Our actions. Let me tell you something, y'all. So like, I listen to my brother here.
Most of the time.
Who?
Most men take accountability. Women would not take accountability. That's a small percentage of men, but we will take accountability because we think logically. Women think emotionally. God made us that way. We function on logic. Women function on emotions.
So I want to
And
know why.
because we function on logic, we will take accountability most of the time for both situations.
So,
But
I
most
understand.
women do not take accountability
So do
for
we
their
take,
actions.
so do we take accountability for our actions?
Yeah. See, most of
Like
the
we
time,
do?
most of the time,
We don't.
no,
They-
yeah, most
I
of the
agree.
time.
You know why we don't?
G,
You know why?
I love you.
Look, I gotta.
Gerard,
look,
you a
I
hoe.
look, let me tell you this, JP. I
But
love
we do
disagree.
take
Oh,
What
shit.
the hell I say? Gerard, you a hoe? What? Well,
I apologize.
Good
I
example.
take
well,
that back,
JP,
but
we've
you
had,
feel-
but me and you, we've had this discussion already, and we agree to
Yes, we
disagree.
have. That's
So-
why we went there. Men take accountability.
All right, so go ahead, Gerard.
Ray Rays don't take accountability.
Go ahead, Gerard. Now listen, Gerard.
I will.
Listen how the way Gerard explained. Go ahead,
I
brother.
will. I'm listening.
Okay, because I'm not gonna bring up what the studies say because you said the last time that women came up with a study, but in the man-woman dynamic, the man is less likely to take accountability. Now, the only time the man will take some accountability is when his back is against the wall, when there is no other, he has no other choice. But his first reaction is to lie first.
Cause we dumb.
The first reaction is the lie. The first reaction is the
Yeah.
lie. Now, once that woman shows him whatever proof or evidence, then he might. But then at that point he's gonna blame her. Well, if you didn't stop doing that thing that you used to do, then I wouldn't have to go out here to go do this.
Yeah. Go ahead. Keep going.
So now we done got caught, so we're now still trying to pass the buck to the woman.
My
So the
brother. So
man, to be honest with you,
That,
I'm not saying like it's like all men are not don't take accountability, but I do feel like it's more men that won't
that's right.
that the men that will.
Let me, and you know what? And I'm gonna piggyback off of that right quick while JP looking for his studies.
you right,
Cause
G.
he looking for studies.
You
So
already know that, G.
You're not gonna find you're not gonna find a study that says that men are more accountable than women. If you because I did it already. I did it already because I knew that you was gonna say Google it. So I Googled it.
Thank
So
you,
if you
thank
try
you,
to find that, it's gonna tell you that there is no accurate number, but in the man woman dynamic, the man is least likely to take accountability.
so
That is what that is what Google says.
what our biggest problem as man, and I know for a fact I'm gonna actually get some backslash. But our biggest problem is that we don't admit when we wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
We we will sit there and we will carry the conversation on like we didn't do anything. And I'm telling you this, ladies, I know that a couple times I've been a matter of fact, matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you this. 9 times or 10 times I'm wrong. I'm just going off of
G.
what my gut
G, you
instinct is.
messed it up, G.
No, but it's true. So if you think about it, is that as the lady point of view and all that stuff like that, which I need you ladies to chime in to actually tell me if I'm right or wrong. You guys want somebody to actually be there for you. You know what I mean? You guys want somebody to actually be able
No,
to.
they don't know what the hell they want, G. Like, keep talking.
JP done he done closed the door on everything I was
Keep
about to
talking.
say.
They don't know what they want.
He said, "Y'all don't know what y'all
Men
want."
know what they want, but
I need
women
these ladies
and
to step up.
females don't know what they want.
Sometimes again, a man can feel like he want it all, and the things he says and does somewhat justified, even when you get caught. You know, we try to find that defense. We try to lie our way out. We try to justify our way out. But at the end of the day, sometimes we just have to say we got caught out there, we messed up, and like I said,
Men,
maybe she'll forgive us,
men,
maybe she won't.
men
But we
usually
have to
do
just
that.
go ahead and fess up and say we got caught out there.
Men usually do. It's the female that don't.
Men usually don't. Men
I,
will
I,
lie first.
I don't know about my brother.
Why is it that when okay, so a woman then went through your phone, right?
Bro, we listening.
She show you no, she gonna ask you first because they gonna ask you
Right.
because they already know the answer. They gonna see if you gonna be honest about it. The first thing we fucking do is lie. So then they show us the evidence. Then we try to play them like they crazy. So that's what I'm saying is like the natural reaction for most men when they get caught, they lie. It's not to tell the truth. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, I was with that lady the other night. Yep. I ate her ass and every goddamn thing. So up the titties, did all the
Oh,
shit. No, we don't do
oh,
that.
There he is. There
We
he
don't
is.
do
well,
that.
I disagree with you,
no.
fellas.
Let me piggyback off of what Gerard just
I
said,
don't care
and
if you back.
let me tell you this, and that's what he just said. We quit the say we quit the lie. We said that hey, I see somebody gonna say our girlfriend and that happened. Matter of fact, they said I see you at this club and all this stuff like that. No, that wasn't me. We were there. Quit the
Exactly.
instead of we say we were there, we quick. I seen you at the gas station. That wasn't me. I was at home.
Yeah.
Well, you know what I'm saying. We quick to actually have a quick response,
G,
and I agree. I agree 100% with you about to say, brother. But we have a quick response more than the
no,
ladies
G,
do.
G, them ladies be lying like crazy.
But see, the thing about it is, okay, like we said before, this, you know what I'm saying? This is our opinions and our opinions only. But
Yes, sir.
sometimes you have to separate yourself and you have to be objective because you're thinking of as yourself. You're thinking as y'all. You know what I'm saying? You're not, you know what I'm saying? It's like sometimes you got to take a step back and be like, okay, let me not think like, because you would take accountability. That doesn't mean that Ro gonna take accountability because you took accountability. That doesn't mean Dell gonna take accountability because you taking accountability. So we can't look at it like because that's our thought process or whatever. We have to go with what's out there. Plus, the big thing about it is all of y'all are in relationships. All of y'all married, except for Rose in a long term relationship. So I'm the one that's out there. So it's like I see some of the stuff that's going on.
Yeah.
So it's like most, like I said, and I hear it with me doing the online dating, the dating or whatever. I hear it from those women when they tell me why their relationships didn't work.
The relationship don't work because they lying.
Oh my God.
Okay, we got 7 messages. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Y'all
let
got
me
me
let me
dying
let me
over
catch
here.
the messages up. Yeah, all of them are Cali except for the last one.
As I clear my throat. What kind of flavor are you talking about? What kind of flavor are you talking about?
He wasn't talking about nothing, Cali.
Oh, yeah, you need to let me know when you're here. Get him, Amari. Get him. Get him. And by the way, I didn't like the way somebody said, "Hi, Cali girl." I need a little more pep in that step, man. Godly. I go around the table kissing all you bald heads and say, "Hello, gentlemen," and all I get is, "Hi, Cali." Hey, Amari, hit me on the back end. Hit me on the back end. I will be free whenever you are here. We can chop it up. Drink a little tequila. It's called gaslighting. It is called gaslighting.
think it's interesting that you're saying that your first reaction is to lie instead of to just like be like, yep, I fucked up. I messed up. I fucked a bitch and not you because you're being a bitch. I mean, things like that go down, and that's relationships.
Well, how you doing today, G-Man? Well, 24, Gerald or Gerard. Listen, I want to comment about the lying comment about human beings. You know, it's funny that you can look it up and it say all human beings lie. That's what it would say. All human beings lie. So if we know common sense that all human beings are liars, then why are we trying to legally marry each other and attach us to each other? Who wants to marry and legally attach yourself to a liar, if you're a man or a woman? Who wants to do that? What are we doing that? And why did that the first thing a woman said? Because I feel as though women are more liars than men. I didn't say men didn't lie. I said women are more liars than men, starting with their body count and sexual history when they're young. So when you meet a woman, she's a liar already. And like it said, it said that most human beings lie. So if most human beings lie, let me continue the next message. So if most human beings lie, then why are we trying to marry each other as liars? And why is it that when you ask women, name one of your deal breakers, you know what they say? I can't stand a motherfucking lying ass man. These motherfuckers are liars. When they know they're liars coming into a relationship about their starting about a lot of things. Their exes, who's a friend, their body count, sexual history. Men are literally marrying and legally tying themselves to a liar. So why do we marry each other? What is the purpose for that? Who wants to marry a liar? But all human beings lie, right? This doesn't make any sense.
I think it's about taking the vows when you get married. There's trust there.
All right.
And that
Y'all
was a
have
lot of
anything to say?
information. And that was a lot of information. I think everybody buys into the dream. I think that in the back of your mind, you might understand that, yeah, folks may not be telling me the whole truth. But like I said again, sometimes we get blinded to the fact that, we want to be in a relationship. Like I said again, yeah, they may tell us one. We may tell them one. But at the end of the day, they starting to weigh things. Is it still worth being in a relationship with? Like I said again, my senior year, I was all in.
Mm.
But like I said, at the end of the day, I was a party of one. And trust and believe, parties of one do not make for good relationships. And I could lie to myself and I could lie to her. But at the end of the day, I was still a party of one.
Mm, wow. All right. Silence. We got another message.
They already did a study on that. Even legally married people who so-called take a trust of commitment and so-called trust each other are still lying to each other, still liars, or omitting information. So you can lie by omission. That's a lie too. When you don't literally say some information that you know you should put in there or you keeping it secret, you're lying to the person, even when you're legally married. So obviously the commitment and the trust don't really count. I think they really mean is you trust somebody when it's convenient and you don't and you commit when it's convenient. When it's not convenient, you don't trust them and you lie. But that don't mean that. They already do the studies. Even married people legally lie to each other or omit information or never tell us something.
Mm.
Yeah.
Um. Well, if there's any past episodes you want to listen to, you can go to our website at Run and Tell It Podcast on podium.com. If there's any topics you would like for us to do, you can send us an email at Run and Tell It Podcast at gmail.com.
I want to go back to something that Amari had said when she left her message, when she said about
Mm-hmm.
as far as being like uh the toxic, as far as like guys
Mm-hmm.
picking, sticking around for the in a relationship stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I could see where that could be seen as toxic. I could see that. I think it's more of a thing of like some people still want to find the good in somebody, and I think it go both ways. I think women do the same thing. Like I could
Mm-hmm.
see a light in this person and trying to bring it
Mm-hmm.
out. Up until that point, do you realize like some people yeah can change, others like they are who they are. You know.
Yeah,
I had more. I done
I
forgot
agree
the
with that.
rest I was thinking. Y'all had me laughing. So, but yeah.
I agree with that. We got another message. Mari.
I'm trying to be nice, but I might have to bring nice nasty out if something continues on, and that will be my way of saying the wisdom and walking away. But I'm gonna be quiet for a little bit. But I'm right at that borderline right now, and I tell y'all that. I love y'all, Ro, Gerard, G-Man, Dale, and JP, but certain sounds from the
Mm-hmm.
audience is shifting the energy in the room, and I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm gonna stay in for a little bit.
I think this like I said it's a great topic. It opens
Yes,
up
sir.
the as far as
Yes, sir.
like what I'm saying, everybody's opinion, because that's at the end of the day it's an opinion. It's everybody's
Yeah.
opinion. So
You know.
JP's gonna feel the way that he feels. Dale is gonna feel a way. You know what I'm saying? All of us gonna have our own opinion about things. So at the end of the day, everybody's entitled to their own
Hi,
opinion. We don't
Shanae,
have to
you
agree
take
with
care?
it.
Yes, sir. Have a good evening.
We don't have to agree with it, but you know, what was you gonna say, him?
No, the only thing I was gonna say is that we definitely as men, we need to take more accountability
I
on
disagree with you, G.
the way we treat
I
our women.
disagree.
You know what
No,
I'm
G.
saying? Because if it's a tic tac situation, imagine you going through the stuff that you
Excuse me.
if that
G.
makes sense. Yeah.
No, that
You know what
don't
I'm
make
saying?
sense. I don't care what you.
A lot
Seen
of
that
people,
text.
let me just go ahead and say this.
Mm-mm.
A lot of guys get away with a lot of
Pookie,
stuff,
Pookie's and Ray
and they
Ray, G.
allow to get with. Go ahead.
Pookies and Ray Ray.
Ha!
but they are.
I disagree with you and
But
Dale both.
but
And the rest of the panel.
but
It's the Pookies and Ray Rays that get away with stuff.
no
It's the
no it,
hard
no
working,
no
honest,
you know what?
hard working man that
Hey,
works
G,
4 hours a
I
day
I gotta tell
that
you
don't
this.
get away with nothing.
I've
That the
seen
women cheat on you.
I've seen a Pookie, I've seen a Ray Ray, and I seen a Isaac, and I seen a Jacob, and guess what? They still the same.
Wow.
You know what I mean by that?
No,
It's because let me tell you, a woman will only allow so many stuff.
I like so much stuff.
A guy will allow a lot of stuff,
Too
but
much.
guess what? Before they allow it, they start cheating. They don't even know what they're gonna go through. We don't. Let me just go ahead and keep it 1,000. We don't never ever allow it to go to the fruition before we start actually saying, "Man, this woman ain't even good for it." But these ladies allow us. I'm keeping 1,000 now.
Go
I'm
ahead.
telling you now.
I'm listening.
These ladies allow
Even if
us
I
to
disagree
actually.
with you.
These ladies
As-
allow us to go
as
through certain
Jimbo
situations.
pointed out.
These ladies allow us to go to certain these ladies allow us to go to certain situations.
No, they don't.
And they don't think about it. And they still be there.
No, they don't. They be
And guess
cheating
what?
all the time.
No, think about it. And then the first time they don't do what we want.
Cheat with guys like
First
Gerard.
time, let me tell you, the first time they don't do what we want them to do. Now we sitting up there looking at
They don't tell me what to do. Gee,
there you go.
no woman tells me what to do. I do what I want to do. G. So G said the first time we don't do what they want to do. I'm telling you females now, you don't tell me what to do.
That's what JP said.
And I mean what I say.
So let me finish up the logic here. The logic is this: if you don't want it to happen to you, don't do it to the other. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to be a cheater, don't get with Susie May. You know that is a good girl. Don't get with Isaac, who you know that is a good guy. You know what I'm saying? Because you got good credit and all that stuff like that. Or Susie May and all that stuff. Because guess what? They're gonna love hard. You know what I'm saying? And what I mean by love hard is this. All right, so I'm dating somebody, and I'm not gonna love them, but I'm gonna love them for what they got. That's love hard. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm dating somebody, and they know for a fact that, man, your boyfriend cheat. He just been at the club and all this stuff like that. And I'm sitting there and telling Susie, man, I've been no damn club. I've been a club, man. You know I was here, but I got calls at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. I was at the club. You know I was at a club and somebody else already got it.
Gee, that used to be you.
Hey.
You used to. Years ago, though.
Hey, everything going down over here. Yeah. But I'm just saying, like, we should like respect each the race. Now, let me tell you now, we do have more slinging and a lot of ladies.
What slinging, G?
You want me to tell y'all?
No, G, please.
You said
slinging.
I'm trying to keep it as clean as possible. The guys sling more than the girls sling.
But G, only 10% of the men, 90% of the population of women want 10% of the men. 90% of the men only have 10% of the women. That's why you got women out here with multiple baby daddies. Think about it.
Oh my gosh.
One.
Oh my gosh.
Dale could have been one. Road Dog, you definitely. G, how tall are you? See, women want men.
Ask me my package size.
Yeah, I want to know your dad. Okay, what package you finna make me, girl?
You asked me my height.
Wow.
I want to know your package size.
My package size.
I asked you your height.
Okay.
Most women
want
me.
Back to you right quick. Okay. Before you actually go any further, you said, "Gee, how tall are you?" And I said, "I'm 6
feet. Women want men 6 feet. I'm 5'7".
So the next thing that you should say, what's your package size?
No, I don't think so. Somebody get sick on stuff.
So I'm gonna tell you my package size.
Oh, we don't want to know your package size.
Okay, so
let this from UPS.
No, look, I
we don't want to know.
I pack and I deliver.
G. Okay.
I pack and I deliver.
Boys, y'all heard that he packing and deliver.
Look, I'm gonna let all the ladies know I'm a hammer, don't have anything on me.
Be nice, G. Hey, so anyway, us as men, G wants us as man. Road dog, what you laughing about? Road dog, I hear you.
Fruit roll-ups, all the fruit roll-ups that's listening to this podcast. Don't
I
even
ain't got
come.
nothing else to say.
No more fruit roll.
I ain't got nothing else to say. Go ahead, G.
What do you call them people? Fruit roll-ups.
They be fruit roll
Oh
up,
my God.
especially with women, but my wife may not agree with me.
No,
And I like the tropical flavor.
I'm talking about the real one.
What you mean, G?
Oh God.
Oh God.
Whew.
That road dog right there.
Oh Lord, that took a shift.
I ain't got nothing to
So
say.
so nobody want to talk about the real fruit roll-ups.
No, G, I don't want no.
Mm-mm.
So everybody walking away from it.
Yeah, we walking away from it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm gonna walk away from it.
Thank
Just
you.
remember, every other month is Pride Month.
Oh Lord, I ain't got nothing to say, G.
Now you need to say something.
I ain't got nothing to say.
So
about
why?
Pride Month.
So why you gonna be hush puppy on that conversation, but you ain't hush puppy on the lady?
I'm hush puppy on that conversation.
He said hush puppy.
I'm hush puppy. Damn, got a thought, G. I knew you got the boys on that. Damn, may have a thought. Off philosopher. Dale say he ain't even got nothing to say.
Hey, J. Rod, do we have message?
Yeah, we got two.
Well, at the end of the day, you want to be with somebody that you can love and forgive and understand what's going on in their lives. I mean, that's what a relationship's about. You just don't walk away just because you're all pissed off. You got to stick around. That's what love's about. What
Great.
kind of
That's
package are we getting over here? I'm ready for my electric bike to arrive. That's the kind of package I'm waiting for.
Oh wow.
There she
Go
is.
ahead, T. You know what? You know what? And the
When
best
y'all
part
get a
about it.
chance, I gotta send something to the group. Just, just an overview of something. And if someone wants to read the first line of it, then they can read the first line of it.
Let's see. I mean, where is it? You need to send it. No.
The boys looking for it.
Yep,
Gigolo.
I just sent it.
So it says
Cause
90% of the.
cause some things need to be laid to rest. And
It says
this is one of
90%
them.
of. So it says 90% of the women want 10% of the man.
I said that.
Listen, listen. No, listen, JP, listen.
Read G.
Continue.
Ain't got 10% of the women left.
I'll
90%.
finish it. I'll finish it. The idea that 90% of the women want 10% of the men is a popular but unsustainable claim, not factual statistics. So it's not real.
Hey, it's real.
It's fueled by superficially of online dating and a flawed understanding of human attraction.
Yeah.
So it's not a real. It's not a real. That is, those numbers are not real. In other
Gigolo.
words, it's not real.
Gigolo.
I
Who
remember
is
two
that?
episodes ago, you said the same thing and you said, Google it. I Googled it.
Well, we'll leave that
So the
alone.
90-10, the 90-10 is not factual.
Hey, you
It's just
scout.
something that people say, but it's not real. There are no
Hey,
true statistics saying that 90% of the women want 10% of the men. It's not real. It's
only
flawed.
hey, may
The
I say
numbers is
something?
flawed.
Gigolo.
May
Gigolo.
can I talk?
Gigolo. Only reason you disagree with it, you fall within that 10% of the men, damn you.
No,
So,
I don't disagree. I don't know, because if I would have Googled it and it was accurate of what you said, I would agree with you. There was no time when you said it that I didn't agree with you because I didn't know. But then when you said 2 episodes ago, Google it, as we sat here, I Googled it, and the numbers are not factual.
Wow.
That's
hey,
something that people say. That's something that they just said. Is that that's just something that people say, but it's not factual because it's flawed. That percentage is flawed because you got to factor in human attraction and everything else that
Google,
goes into the form of dating.
Google it again
So it's
and
not
put
real.
it in factual. Since it's not factual,
It's not
90% of the
factual.
90% of the women
It's
want to
not.
have
It's not.
and
Where
they
did you
all
see it at?
and Ray
Who
Ray
told you that?
and
Who told
all
you that?
those little cats don't stand a chance.
No, but who told you that it was 90% of the women only wanted 10% of the men?
Because I do a whole bunch of reading over and over again. And
And
you
I
know
just did,
when
and I
you
just
talk
pulled this up,
hold
and I just
wait,
pulled this
bro,
up in two
wait.
minutes.
It's because
And
you
in two
talk
minutes,
10% of men,
and in two
Gigolo.
minutes, in 2 minutes, it says it's not a factual statistic.
Pull up another
It's a
statistic.
flawed, it's a flawed understanding of human attraction. That's what it says. This ain't me
Gigolo,
saying it.
Gigolo. I
This
asked
ain't me saying it. This not me saying it. That's all I'm saying.
Let me
It's
tell
not me
y'all this.
saying it.
So
This
I'm
is
I'm 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 Google for a minute. I'm him.
oh Lord.
So him
Hey,
him him gonna tell you this. At the end of the day,
you booking right too. You used to be.
hey, hey,
You did used to be a booking right when
nobody
you was
talk
in Charleston.
nobody talking about him.
Yeah.
Nobody
I
no
said
no
something
no
about him and I love.
no no
You was
no
a Pookie
no
Ray
no
Ray when you
no.
was in
I'm
Charleston, South
Isaac. I
Carolina.
always been Isaac
And
and Jacob.
Jacob was a conniver.
That's right. I was
The
Isaac.
sheep
Trickster.
Yep.
trickster, deceitful.
And I was Cain, and then put Abel on me.
Mm.
He put that on you, G. But you was saying, G, you used to be a Pookie and Ray Ray.
But you know what? Study has it known. Like when you go to Google, that's why I like Google. Google keep it 1,000. I mean, like some of the stuff that we talk about on this podcast
That's why I tell you to
is
Google it.
yeah. I mean, like some of the stuff we talk about what we try to get factual information. I mean, not factual, but we
Yeah,
try to get
factual.
factual
We want
information.
factual
I mean,
information.
so we want to make sure that our listeners gonna have something to come back
You got it.
to us with. You know what I'm saying? On that behalf,
You got it, my brother.
JP.
And Gigolo, I don't mind being wrong. You know me, if I'm wrong, I'm just wrong.
no. I mean, I'm just saying. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying that's what I pulled
No,
up.
no, 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 no.
So
You don't hit the right head. No, you ain't got. No, he wrong. JP
Gigolo, you
wrong.
don't have to say if
He
I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
wrong. Don't clean it up.
Hey,
Clean
no,
up, Gerard.
no,
I know.
no,
No,
but
he wrong.
but
JP.
we
Gerard,
got
hey,
we
Gerard,
got two
ain't been
messages.
Negro sat beside
Hey,
me.
look, JP is wrong. JP, that's just like
I'm talking to Gerard. I ain't
no,
talking
that's
to
just
you.
like you saying Mexico sell more fruit balloon underwear than
No,
United States.
no, they sell more marijuana than the United States.
You know what I'm saying?
Cause I smoke my fair share.
Mm.
Mm,
That-
mm, mm.
Play the message, brother. Play the
That was
message.
a long time ago, G.
Okay, Gerard. I don't know if I'm saying your name correctly. That percentage of 90% of the women, 90% is high. Let's take fact. Anything over 50%, anything over 50% is called a majority. Anything under 50% is a minority, right? Okay. That 90% of women wanting 10% of the men, of course that's false. 90% is a huge, that's damn near almost 100% want 10% of women, that's stuff. But there is some facts in a percentage. It's
Okay,
not that high.
and now this song
The
gonna
actual
shut up.
fact is that
Come on.
there are like it's like maybe like 60% of the women, 50, that's over 50% are really fucking having babies, marrying or sneaky linking with only about 40% of the men. Most men are not getting any play. And in the black community, there are more single childless black men compared to black women. That means women are Continue next message. That means is that we know statistically there are more childless black men compared to childless black women. But most men are not getting a play like that. They're not even getting any pussy. So who are the women fucking to get children? It takes fucking to get children. They don't know that they're fucking the same men. We just don't know that. They fucking the same percentage of men. Most men are not getting a play like that for whatever reason. They too broke. They don't. Women don't like them. They're not attractive. Whatever the reason is. So the women be having like multiple baby daddies, but be the same men? Because you can look that statistic up. There are more childless black men compared to childless black women. How do that happen? You feel what I'm saying? So I'm saying it's not 90-10. That's way too high. But it is over a majority. Anything 50% over 50 is a majority. Majority of women are messing with a smaller percentage of men. That's a fact right there.
I feel like this was a great topic. We're gonna go ahead and get everybody's final thoughts so we can go ahead and close out. So
I mean,
who wants to go first tonight?
this JP, I'm gonna go first because I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm going first. Hey, I'm a married man. I've been with my wife about 30 years. Uh, I think 38 years, as a matter of fact. Uh, but I still say you women, low down, sneaky, snakes in the
Whoa,
grass.
whoa,
And I'm gonna leave it at that.
whoa,
And
whoa,
tell you now, Gigolo, don't be worried, Gigolo.
whoa.
See, it's cats like you that they're cheating
Don't
with.
say no cats like me, cause I said was whoa. That was a mad aggressive.
It's cats
Just
like
a
you.
little bit.
It's cats
Just a
like
little
you
bit.
that they're cheating with. When they say, babe, I'm going up, my tail light is out, I'm gonna go up to the place and get my light bulb replaced for my tail light. And they be at the motel with cats like you.
We ain't finna do that. We ain't finna do that. But I ain't gonna say what was talked about earlier. We are not about to do that.
That's the
We
same
ain't
way.
about to do that. We ain't about to do
Gerard,
that. No,
Gerard, you know I love you,
we
bro.
ain't about to do that.
Gerard, I ain't got nothing else to
Especially what we talked about. That ain't nothing we gonna do.
say. Gee,
Oh shoot.
All right, who wanna go next?
I'm gonna go ahead and get it out the way. When enough is enough, you have to be willing to draw that line in the sand. You have to make that determination when enough is enough. Some people, women and men, close their eyes to things.
Mhm.
They, because again, they're in a state of whatever, and they don't want to know
Yeah,
how bad things
yeah,
can be or are.
yeah,
But like I said, you have to have enough self-respect to say enough is enough,
yeah,
and be able to walk away.
yeah.
Again,
It's
gonna hurt.
powerful
Yeah, it's
in
gonna hurt.
walking
Yeah,
away.
it's gonna hurt. Will it take a long time to recuperate? Yeah, it might take
Yeah,
more than a minute.
yeah,
But like I said, again, self-respect says when enough is enough.
yeah,
Again, like I said again, and I pray that everybody's been through it.
yeah.
I don't know
I've been
anybody
through it there.
that hadn't
She's
drawn
been
that
through
line
it.
in the sand and says enough is enough. And even though they drew the line,
You've
they
been
it,
through
it
it.
hurt. It hurt
He's
like
been
heck.
through it.
But again, like I said, enough is enough. There's only so much self-respect you can bury.
Yeah,
But again, like I say to the men, women, keep your heads up.
yeah.
You know, know that again, if he's not the chosen one or she's not the chosen one, there's another one out there.
Cut them loose.
Just go ahead and cut your losses. Like I said again, you need to respect yourself,
Yeah,
and you need to be respected.
yeah.
So, like I said, when enough is enough, enough is enough.
Exactly.
And the only thing I have to just to piggyback on the whole conversation, like guys and ladies and boys and girls, don't let your lies be your obstacle.
Mhm.
Always remember you got to hurdle through that. You know what I'm
Yes, sir.
saying? And at the end of the day, people will actually see you for who you are. But you have a lot of people that don't see you for who you are. So look, at the end of the day, mustard them. Let
You got it.
let them be your mayonnaise
Yes, sir.
and mustard,
Yes, sir.
because you're gonna catch up.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Oh
Exactly.
shit.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you
That's
gonna
pretty
catch
deep
on.
right there,
Yes,
bro.
sir.
Exactly.
Condiments on that one.
Most of them, because they going to be your catch up.
All right, Ro.
Oh, Road
I
Dog.
say,
Road Dog. Don't be too deep, Road Dog.
whether it's now, just pick back off what y'all saying. Whether it's a relationship, friendship, at the workplace, doesn't matter. What defines you is the value that you place on yourself,
You got that right,
Mm,
Road Dog.
that's gonna be the wisdom that you're gonna gain in every situation. Your value matters.
Yes, sir.
mm. Look at you making sense. I see
Yeah,
you.
Road Dog, you sound
Look
like
at you.
Dale over here.
I see you. I
Sound
see you.
like Maxwell.
All it takes is for somebody to say, I know I said I said
That's right.
All right. We want to thank everyone that listened, everyone that left messages, everybody that that was involved in this episode. We also want to thank the people that will be listening later on. Like I said earlier, if there's episodes that you want to hear, past episodes that you want to listen to, you can go to our website, Run and Tell That Podcast on podium.com. If there's topics that you would like for us to, do or whatever, um, just email us at runandtell@gmail.com. Um, my final thought for the night is
Because we're not made to be fake.
all right.
I mean,
Men cheat with a ring on their finger, and you think your boyfriend won't cheat on you because you're in his profile picture. Baby girl,
Make a
come
lot of
here.
sense, bro.
Let me give you a hug. I want to thank everyone that listened,
yes,
and
sir.
this is Run and Tell That Podcast, and
Right
we're
there.
out.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
No. So
Oh
we
crap, we have another message.
God play it.
I think adversity is a beautiful thing. I think poverty and prosperity are two highly spiritual concepts.
Guess what?
You know, imagine you were super wealthy, super rich, the Queen of England, and
No, because we can't afford it.
your every movement in your
I'm
life is
telling you, I
restricted.
understand what you saying, but like,
You like a
I can
prison
handle 3 or
to your
4.
own castle.
what's wrong with
I
you?
And
don't
it's
want
like
3 or 4.
people in
Thank you.
poverty are rich and experienced. They're rich and experienced. They don't know where they're gonna get their money from tomorrow or where they're gonna get their food from tomorrow. But regardless, tomorrow is gonna happen, and there'll be so much room for a new experience. Whether it's a good experience or a bad experience, they are rich and experienced. Meanwhile, people who are usually wealthy are good at doing the things that's available to them.
All right, like I said, we want to thank everybody, and this is Run and Tell That Podcast, and we're out.
What happened?
Peace.